All right, runners, I want you to try this drill on your next run. I just got back from a run. You can see my little sweat brim there. And this drill is going to help you boost speed by tapping into your glutes, tapping into your core muscles, and also opening your stride and breaking away from shuffling. Real quick before I show you this and talk about it, we are ready to launch Need for Speed this year. This is the only time this year we're going to launch it, and you have to wait till next year if you're not in. So if you're interested in learning more about how to make this sustainable, how to open your stride and run faster without training more, running more miles, doing more long runs, be sure to check out the link in this post because we'll teach you everything you need to know. Now, I want to show you this post inside our Need for Speed group because we've been running this program for a couple years, and the initial thing I want to show you, this is from a 2019 individual. They flipped the switch that we talked about Need for Speed, and all of a sudden comes back to me how crazy fast the speed changes, and how especially early in these practice runs that the speed is definitely not sustainable. So what is he saying there? He's saying, Brian is saying that the speed is not sustainable, but once he turns this on, he's almost immediately running faster. So with practice, with rewiring these bad habits, you can sustain it so that when your legs get tired, you can open your stride. And that's what Need for Speed is all about. I put a link in the post, but let me show you this, because if you do this on your next run, I'm just praying that my phone doesn't fall down. Who knows what's going to happen here. And I'm wearing the shorts that embarrass my wife, and I'm about to take the dog on a walk in these and embarrass her further. Hopefully the dog won't be embarrassed. He's my bud, he won't care. So what you want to do in your run is you're going to work on trying to break away from like the shuffling, where most runners, they don't pick up their feet. They have these really low scuffing feet. And what we want to do at your end of your stride and you're running, you're just going to feel like you're going to take this back leg, I'm going to move back a little bit, and you're just going to drive it forward into a figure 4 position. That drive forward is actually coming from the opposite side glute, so I'll show you here. When I'm driving this back leg forward, it's going to come from a push of my glute, and my core is going to pull that leg through. So what's going to happen is I'm going to drive the knee forward, and what it's going to do is it's going to launch me out of frame and down the road, and it's going to open that stride up. What does that mean? Is that when you push off, you're going to carry a little bit further on every step. So if you think about that for a minute, 160 steps a minute, most runners average. If you add 1 inch to your step every single time you take a step, that is a lot of distance traveled. Now, I want to talk about where most runners go wrong. First, they think that once they do this, they got it, and it's easy peasy. It's going to be exhausting, it's going to be tiring, it's going to feel awkward. That's why you need to make sure you're doing things that we talk about in Need for Speed, which is like flipping the switch, toggling back and forth, and then also improving your anatomy. Because believe it or not, when you go to push off from this back leg, you need good hip flexibility here, you need good hamstring flexibility in the front leg, and you need to make sure that your glutes and your core are strong, or it's really not sustainable. That's what we teach in Need for Speed. The other thing you need to know about the awkwardness is it takes time to get this. It takes most runners, I'm going to bring this closer, you guys can't have to stare at my shorts any further. Most runners take 3, 4, 5 weeks to get this, and it takes some practice, but I'm telling you guys, once you learn to open your stride and break away from shuffling, there is just untapped potential in your running, and you don't have to work harder to get it. You have to work on the drills and the know-how, but you don't have to train hard to do it and risk injury. Find more time to do it. So try this on your next run. All you're going to do, I'll show you again real quick, and if you're interested in more help, go to the link in this post and you can sign up for Need for Speed before we close it this year. So you're going to be in the back of your stride. You're going to think about just firing this leg forward and getting to a figure 4 position. Real quick, I want to make sure, don't do this, which is like a really high, like you're pulling up on the knee, because that's going to be like you're running on hot coals, and you're going to get a lot of bounce in your stride. You want to make sure you slide that leg forward, eliminate the bounce, because the bounce is all up and down and not forward. So don't think about driving up, drive forward with that knee, let the legs open, and carry yourself down the road. Check out Need for Speed if you want some more help. The program is amazing. I know you guys are going to love it, and we have a great group already. So try that out on your run. Let me know how it goes, and I guarantee you'll feel a little bit of speed already when you try that. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.